Alright everyone, I'm back here. Today we're talking about the New York Islanders and how it's going to be possible for the New York Islanders to sign Matt Barzal. Now, what moves does the Islanders need to make to sign Matt Barzal? That is the question for today. Yes, it is. And it's a big question and a frustrating question because the New York Islanders went to the Eastern Conference Final, enjoyed themselves, but got knocked out by the Lightning in 6. And now they're going into some cap trouble. And yeah, this guy right here, Matthew Barzal, that contract he had, $863,000. Sadly to say, he's definitely gonna have a raise. Yes, he deserves it for sure. He definitely deserves it. But yeah, he definitely is gonna have a raise because he's a fantastic player, and he's not gonna take that $863,000 for sure. So, what do they need to do? And right now, they don't really have the money. They signed Pollock to a 2-year, $5 million. After that, it's showing he's gonna get more than that for sure. But projected cap space about 3.9 million. You have that. You still. It's not like Barzal's gonna go for 3.9. No way, he is. He's definitely gonna want more than that. He's the biggest, one of the biggest OFAs out there. So, who could you move? Now, ideally, the one that kind of stands out to me is on the blue line here, and that's Johnny Boychuk for a 2-year deal. Yes, 2 years he does have on his contract, on a $6 million. He's 36 years old. Does any team really want to take him, knowing the flat cap staying at 81.5 million? Remember, it's not going up, and he had 11 points, which I don't know. Who's going to want to take on that contract? And if anyone does want to take on this contract, they're going to ask for retained salary, which the Islanders going to say, we can't. It just, we need to take on the full salary, and that's not something they can do. They need that 6 million out of there. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 9 million. If you can get rid of Boychuk, 9 million. Price sign Barzal, maybe 8 million. If you can get him around 8 million, that would be nice. Unless you trade Nick Leddy, you could trade Nick Leddy. A guy would be ideal to get rid of, which if someone took this, I would probably laugh. I think all of us will laugh, and that's Andrew Ladd for a 3-year, $5.5 million contract. If someone takes that, my goodness. That would help out the Islanders for sure. And what if you bought him out? Of course, you can't buy any of them out now, but if you did buy him out this year, you would still have to pay a big, hefty price. So it's not even worth it. So that goes that thing about Andrew Ladd. And yeah, so Matt Barzal, he's 23. He's gonna want a massive raise here, and we'll see what they can do. The ideal thing is Johnny Boychuk. Now, it might have to be Nick Leddy and another guy down the road next year. We're talking about Adam Pelech. He's gonna want some money. And he's not going to take that 1.6 million anymore. Okay, he's 26. This guy, he's going to want, I know he didn't have the best of season in 38 games, but he's a guy. He's going to want money. Okay, so yeah, they're in trouble. The Islanders are in trouble here, and they got to really watch out what they're doing. Imagine they did take on that Zach Parise contract at the deadline, at least retain salary, maybe like 5 million of it, or 4 or 5 million. Man, that would put them even in a worse situation than they are right now. But Johnny Boychuk would be the ideal one. If you have to, not the one you want to get rid of, but it would maybe have to be Nick Leddy. If someone would take on Andrew Ladd, that would be so funny. And why would you do that to yourself? It's like stabbing yourself as a team. It's stabbing yourself for the future. It really is. And he plays in the AHL now. And because he's He used to be a solid player, and that's why he earned that $5.5 million. So, right, we have the $3.9 million. You add the that'll give you about $10 million. 9.5, maybe $10 million, and cap to be able to sign Barzal if someone's gonna want to take him. Who has the cap? The Devils, the Senators, the Predators, maybe the Bruins bring him back. But why would you want that $6 million? The Predators not gonna want to take that. They already have a solid decor. So I'm just trying to think of teams that, or the Panthers. Maybe the Panthers go for him for the 2-year. Maybe they say take $1 million off. Maybe they take that. Maybe that's a great idea. I don't know. They could use another defenseman. Hey, Lou Lamoriello, didn't think of this idea. Call the Panthers. See if Bill Zito wants to exchange him for maybe 6th-round pick. I like that. Okay. We'll take $1 million off. How about that? Retain $1 million. How about that? We're thinking of a great trade proposal. Why not? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Any Chalk News Sports? I'll try to headphone your subs. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.